Hi. Hello. Good morning. It's time for more CM. Also, a few things have happened today. First is the Star Wars 4 collab event, which is giving us 150 carats every day for, I believe, 10 days. Aim for the Stars Dream Team is the event is now out, and the last chapter of the story, which I skipped through off stream, because yeah, I'll be reading that on my own time anyway. I just wanted to get the thing as soon as possible. Which also required me to do a really quick URF and LA run, because I didn't have a horse with Best in Japan, so I just put Sin Sky and URF and LA and blasted through it real quick. To get... Where is you? Come on, show yourself. Can't believe it, I lost it. There it is. The free spare variant. So yeah, that's a thing. She's gonna be very good on exactly Arimakinen. In other news, the throne is out, so I'm cooked. Because I need to remake my Digitan. But that'll be for later. But right now I'm just gonna go and get my ass blasted in CM. And later on during the day, I'll be doing some very, probably not at all relaxed, runs of Trackblazer with Throne, and likely with Team Sirius as well. Because I hate myself. And I want the, I want the most cluttered run possible. Anyway, until then, we can enjoy me losing some races and then some Trails of Cold Steel. That'll be nice, I'm sure. Especially Trails. The loss is debatable. Hopefully, remaking the aces with Throne will actually help me win more with Digitan herself. That's the hope, at least. Alrighty, Rudolph late start, but that's fine. I'm actually thinking of probably remaking the debuffers as well after I get to understand how Throne really works. Mostly because they would just have higher stats if I were to remake them with Throne. But I'm not entirely sure how worth it is, so I'm gonna make that judgment after I finish remaking Digitan and making sure I understand how Throne works and exactly how much stats it gives me, of course. Funnily enough, I'm not actually going to be using Throne for the next CM. For the next one, I'm gonna be borrowing the Bakushin Guts card. Because he has a funny skill that almost reads like a guaranteed speed carryover. Oh. On your Rudolph. I mean on your left. From Rudolph. And from the pervert. Will they be able to catch up to the gluttonous monster in front? Only one way to find out. Oh, never mind. They do not care. All three of them. Oh, we're starting the day on the perfect foot. We win every gamble in this particular race. Just this one race, but for this one race, they all hit. And they all smack this thing right over the head.
Cool, Joker!
Hi, Ignace, how you doing? Indeed. Yay, indeed. Well, you save that for if or when I win the CM. I have awakened. Go back to sleep, please, man. How you doing, Playsman? Hope you slept well. Rebuilding my Abe now. Are you doing it with Throne and Sirius? Do you also hate yourself enough to do it with Throne and Sirius? No. I'll tell you the best way to interpret that, Igneous. Interpret that as Nyahaha! Yes, the Team Sirius pal card that you can get with club points. Assuming you have it maxed out. Though, my guess is likely due to you being in... Yes, the gold skill is useless. It's more about the stats. If you don't have it maxed, don't even worry about it. It's fine. But yeah, I was gonna say, if my guess was gonna be that since you weren't in a very high-ranked club or even really ranked at all, because you were in like a D+, you probably didn't have the club points. So yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I probably shouldn't have asked at all. My bad. That was a silly question. Goodbye, Oguri. No, I meant the previous one. The previous club. Or did that club get into C rank? Yeah, that's what I meant. That's the club that I meant. Is B+, I believe, is the lowest rank you can be. Hey, she took it. Hell yeah. Digiton for the win. She swiped the win from the glutton. I don't think you need to rebuild. No, I need to rebuild my ace. My ace is ass. Have you seen my Digiton? She has a 15% win rate. She's so bad. She didn't even hit Professor Curvature. Absolutely awful. Now I'm gonna spend the day rebuilding her. Here, let me show you what she is. Did you get a Tron friend yet? Yup. I did. I just looked him up on Umamusume. Yeah, sure, I got you. I'ma whisper you a code. If you need one. Oh, okay. But yeah, this is my Digiton, moving past and beyond, bark roll, stand distance, sweat conditions, corner depth, ramp up, position pilfer, on your left, outer swell, medium straightaways, double circle, medium corners, late surger, and late surger, straightaways and corners, double circle, with ignite, spirit power, super stand, and radiant star. She's not great. She did hit medium S though, which is like the best thing that she did, which is I mean, it's okay. The thing is, I am sure, I am 100% sure I can hit higher stats on her. I can probably max out this power. I can probably get more wit. I whiffed 2 skills in the career. This is literally my first run of her. I did 1 run. This is what I got. And then the other ones were even worse. So yeah. I was looking to get Fast and Furious and Professor Curvature on her as well, but she got not. Oh, in between CMs this time around, I only did 5 runs altogether. Mostly because I needed the 5 runs for one of the special quests. One of the G1 celebration quests. Asian first? I don't know what she's doing up there, but PDM is going to absolutely smack her over the head. Speaking of, I don't know if you saw, but we're getting a massive patch after the CM where it will nerf pace down mode on top of a lot of other changes. So there's a lot to look forward to in the coming days. Oh yeah, and Gold City is actually turning into a good force. Which is just lovely. Come on, catch the thing. Kick her in the stomach. There we go. Kick the food out of her like a fucking piñata. I have a slight issue. My Dominators are a bit too good, so they're not actually able to proc Dominator half the time. I think the player base may be a little too burnt out. It's a good thing. It's a good thing we only have one more CM to get through. But yeah, I think the player base is so burnt out that they're actually just putting in whatever. Like, it's subdued frontrunner as Oguri Cap. And this one's from the previous CM by the look of it, because it's a left-handed. Wait, was this left-handed? Me not remembering. No, it's right. Wait, then never mind. This one confuses me. Why are you left-handed? Wet conditions non-standard. Only some of those apply. This is not a left-handed raise! But the previous one was firm conditions. I get, you know what? I guess they were probably just spending points because they had surplus. That is the only thing I can think of. Anyway, we have frontrunners in this race, so, I'm scared. There's also someone with a Falco, so... fucking scary. People that have the dedication to put Smart Falcon on turf are... scary to me. Just like you are scary to me, Playsmon, because you have the ridiculous amount of dedication to attempt to put Ayabe in fucking sprint. My cousin has a turf-ass Falco. Your cousin is a machine that turns Falco into a grass enjoyer. And, well, he terrifies me. Oh. Moving past, Ignited Spirit, Radiant Star. And he put her into the... Your Falcon is a very interesting person. Well, actually, if you're doing Falco runs, I guess, in Track Blazer, you would want to give her turf aptitude so she can run all them turf G1s and all that stuff for epithets. So yeah, but still, just running her in this scenario seems annoying. Not unwise, but definitely annoying. One thing I am very curious about is the skill changes, because apparently there's going to be a lot of skill changes that are going to be a mix between the 1.5 annie and the 2-year anniversary. Also, Solo Front is going to be getting better. They're going to be actually attempting to maintain a higher lead if they're the only front runner in the lobby. I think they're tripling the distance that they're gonna try to maintain. So it's not gonna be entirely useless. So obviously, more fronts, more better. Yeah. I don't like the runaway analogy. I think it's silly, because if it was a runaway, it would have been much further away. I get why the people make that analogy though. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of changes. A lot of changes that I'm looking forward to. Especially since, well, the distance changes for frontrunners are also going to affect the way careers work. Because, of course, it's going to make frontrunners behave much better in career as well by making a lead and hopefully not getting passed right before the late race. Looking at you, Saiyan Sky. Saiyan Sky is actually really good in career, but she has sometimes where she gets passed right before the corner and is like, well, I guess I fucking lose now. Anyway, Digiton is running the fuck away from the rest of the runners, so yeah, I believe both of my Dominators also activated. So, we're chilling. Look at her go. That very poor Seiyun Sky. I am so sorry for her. Bruh. It's so sad whenever I look at Nice Nature and I see both the stamina debuffs. And I'm like, you know, you could have just made an ace. Especially in this race, since the stamina requirement is so low. It's almost impossible to kill someone with stamina debuffs. And since the main hit that you want is on Krimasoguri, stamina debuff is gonna do fuck all. She's overstamming races by just existing. You know, one thing I can hope for still for the new patch is that they just randomly bring skill evolutions. I think that would be really fucking cool and funny and amazing for everyone that everyone that's spent on Charisma Soguri, because I believe skill evolutions is where Charisma Soguri starts falling off. So yeah. I may be slightly mean because I wasn't able to get her. Alrighty, it's a late surger lobby. That means I'm probably gonna be denied a on your left. Do remind me, please, man. Are we getting a selector ticket on the 1.5 anniversary? Is this something we know? No, I meant, sorry, are we getting a purchasable horse selector ticket? That's what I meant. My bad. I know we're getting a card one from a quest. No. Fuck. Man. You have no idea how much I can want Manhattan Cafe. This is literally all I'm looking forward to out of one of them tickets. I just want to get it and immediately rip on Manhattan Cafe. And then obviously after I get her, she'll probably just pop up in every single pull I do after that, but you know. Why didn't you spend the 1 year one? Because I wanted CM's cat. I didn't want to rely on borrows for forever, and I ran quite a few frontrunners since. Oguri cap win. Look, I'll be the first to tell you that won't work on me, because I know what I like most. And what I like most is winning. So I'll make my life easier with training, sure, before I go into whatever my favorite horses are.
Umamusume 綺麗なスタートを切りました。誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう。日本のブルースペースが速い最高峰からのレースとなったアグネスデジタル大丈夫か。まだこれからですよ。
Other than that though, Cafe is absolutely my favorite horse.
会長に飛ばして行きます。先頭集団を見ていきましょう。さあ花に立ったのはミホノブルボン。このままリードすることができるか。先頭から大きく離されて2番手は2番オグリーキャップ。さあ1コーナーから2コーナーへ向かっていく馬娘たち。先頭はミホノブルボン。
Sadly though,
続きました2番オグリーキャップ。
she's not nearly as good as Seiyun Sky is for being a parent.
3馬身リード。続いて2番オグリーキャップ。その後から5番オグリーキャップ。向こう上面に入って先頭からしんがりまでおよそ9馬身。各馬娘一段となって団子状態の大混戦。
Don't get me wrong though, I should have done exactly as you're saying, because immediately after I used the ticket, I did a free pull and got Saiyan Sky. So, I'm still molding about it.
4番手エイシングフラッシュ続いている。さらにアグネスデジタル少し離れてアグネスターキオ。1馬審査3番ナイスネイチャー。すぐに続いて9番ナイスネイチャー。
But, Iri Wariri. Nope. My pervert is moving. She's in sniffing distance. Come on. That's her. Pick her in the sheens and still her shoes. You can sniff them later. There you go. 30% stam growth is crazy. Yeah. For long is absolutely amazing, and honestly, even for non-long, you can just click power a few times, at least in track plays, for sure. You can just click power a few times, and you're like, yeah, I have enough stamina for a mid, for a medium. Thought that Oguri would win, but I guess she got held back by the debuffs. Well, yes. The debuffs and the fact that she's a pace chaser, so, you know, she maxed out her speed at lower than what, the pervert would get. Not by much, since, you know, it's only the difference between pace chaser and late surger, just one style over. But enough. Just enough.
4番人気は曇り空のスタートです。各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう。声優スカイとサイレンス鈴鹿、この2人が競り合っているぞ。さあ花に立ったのはサイレンス鈴鹿、このままリードすることができるか。先頭から大きく離されて2番
And we're way behind. Thanks to this being an even split of 3 fronts, 3 pace, 3 late surger, we're gonna be a bit behind. On the other hand, we do have quite a lot of overtake targets from where we're sitting, so everything looks like a runaway. Not. I don't know. She is very close to the rest of the pack for being a runaway. I think it might just be a good Suzuka, but I didn't check. I wasn't paying attention. I'll check it after the race. I am curious now since you mentioned. She's keeping that lead quite fucking well for being alone in front. So it could just be. What rank is that? I have no idea. I didn't check. I'll check after the race. The Dominator is hit, but I don't think my fucker is going to get enough acceleration in there to do it. Wait, that Radiant Star might actually do it. Never mind. She's gone. So I'm telling you right now, we would have lost without the double Dominator. That is very close. Oh look, it's a UG1 Oguri Kappa. This is a runaway indeed. You were right. And it's not a runaway ace, it's a runaway lobby speed up. Does that mean you have... No, you didn't... What? But if you're doing a runaway speed up bullshit, why don't you have Nimble Navigator on set? Does this one have Nimble Navigator? It does, okay. Yeah, I guess it is just a support for the Oguri. And they just didn't give a shit about their Saiyan Sky, so... She's... kinda... there. Well, I don't care. They lost to... Garbaggio. Garbaggio pervert. Digging through the trash. They lost to what amounts to a raccoon digging through the trash for goon material. And I am perfectly fine with that. In fact, I would like to see them the triple fronts. Is this just someone running triple front themselves? No, they're running end closer Ogre Cap. Fuck. This is actually scary, because if she hits properly, which... I mean, she's still gambling on actually hitting the 777, but if she hits properly, then, she will just be faster. That one power. I'm sure it bothers them just as much as it bothers you. That's what I'm saying. I'm sure it bothers them as much as it bothers you. Oh, but also, 1199 power is still a lot. Just saying. Just saying. You know what really sucks in this race though, by the way? Not having max speed. Like, more than every other race, this particular CM really wants you to have max speed, because guess what? The special stat for this CM is speed. So, when you have max speed, you get more speed than not having max speed by a lot. You get a percentage increase of speed when you have speed. That 1 point in speed, if you have 1199 speed instead of the power, but if they had 1199 speed, they would be losing like 5% speed. It's actually awful. I don't think we're catching up with Saiyan Sky. Just putting this out there, I don't think we're catching up with Saiyan Sky. She's gone. There's a huge lead between us and her. And she's already also getting passed by the by the glutton. Power already affected acceleration, and now it affects it more. If you have power over 1200, you get more acceleration. Though it's not gonna be a lot until we get uncapped stats. Yeah, triple fronts fucking me over, as expected. The fuck do you mean the server is busy? The server better stop being busy and actually start working. The server is busy. Go fuck yourself. Grrr. Alright, what do we have here? Another solo front? Yes. Surprisingly enough, no Oguri Cap. Of any variety. And I don't think it's 4 Dominators, because there's a gold ship. It's 3 Dominators. 5 with mine. Server is busy, otherwise known as an error has occurred. Try again. Otherwise known as Oguri Cap has ate one of the servers while you were trying to load in. Try to load to a different one. server is busy means touch some grass. I would touch grass one that all over. I mean, what?
そしてその後ろから行くのはジンボリルドルフ、2馬審査キングヘイロー。さあ1コーナーから2コーナーへ向かっていく馬娘たち。さあ花に立ったのはミホのブルボン。このままリードすることができるか。続いて8番アグネスターキオ。大きく離れてキングヘイロー。その内並んで
Rudolph is in third.
5番手にエイシングフラッシュ。そしてその外を回ってアグネスデジタル。
Fucking fighting with King Halo for that third spot.
2コーナー回って向こう上面。順位を振り返っていきます。依然先頭はミホのブルボン。続きました8番アグネスターキオ。
The pervert is sitting her ass in sixth, exactly where she needs to be. Mutation Flash doing the same for the 5th position. But I can see that gold ship closing in. However, we already activated moving past and beyond, so it doesn't matter. No. I think my dumbass just got blocked by that King Halo in front of her. God, I hate King Halo. Bro, can we just remove King Halo from the game? Can we remove this bullshit from the game? Just take it out. Take it out back. It's not very first rate of you. Look. You would be mad too if you got blocked by that. I am not going to hear any of that. Your objection has been vetoed. UG Temo para O.
3番人気5番アグネスデジタル。
このメンバーの中でも見劣りしない仕上がりですね。この子の鋭い差し足が炸裂するか期待しましょう。
What? What? Is this a score? Is this a score, Horns? Did they just put it in because it's UG, but it has mild skills on it? Also, is this a URF finale? What? 19 races in Track Blazer. Are you okay? Who's hurting you? Who's holding you hostage and doing only 19 races in Track Blazer? My guy, please. This is a late surger Agnes Digital. This is Daring Strike. Am I stupid? And closer quarters too. What? I think he forgot to put it to win. Let's see. Grass Wonder is at least sane. Oh, Guts build. With the 3 Guts cards that I also have. Except they don't play enough, so they missed the Yukinobijin limit break. Max limit break. But once more, what in the fucking mild skill are you doing here? With that? And Corner Connoisseur. I mean, if it hits, it's probably gonna be pretty good, but I am confused. I shouldn't have looked, honestly. I saw the UG and I got curious, but I think I am looking at a straight up rating farmer. I think most S pluses that you make with good skills are probably better than that UG just straight up all the time, every time. Anyway, funnily enough, we have an A rank, an A rating Oguri Cap that also got lucky pace. Honestly, if I lose, I hope I lose to one of the A rank horses in here. Like I am honestly praying that if I do lose, it's gonna be to one of the A ranks. Specialty priority is a joke. Specialty priority is a suggestion. It is not a guaranteed. And it won't be. Which is funny, because we're gonna need the cards to actually show up on their stations in Grand Live a lot more than we do now. So enjoy that knowledge. Enjoy the knowledge that you will be fighting even harder with the specialty priority in the next scenario. Ain't no way that Grass Wonder actually hit. Bro is the king of gambling. I hate this. This man has more luck than he knows what to do with, I swear. Fucking Corner Connoisseur in here. I cannot. At least it isn't the TMO Pro. Honestly, I was really hoping I would lose to the Oguri Cap. If I was gonna lose, I was really hoping I would lose to the Oguri Cap. Okay, what's up with all the A pluses in here? 20 races in Track Blazer. What are you doing? What are you doing? You have no skills. I'm just gonna stop looking. You know what? I'm just gonna stop looking. This is bringing me physical pain. No. Open League is not an option. Open League is not an option. Open League fucking sucks. This is better. Even if they get qualified, this is just better. Open League is for weirdo tryhards that wanna min-max the rank. I'm not even joking. The Open League is probably worse when it comes to seeing bullshit horses. Because since the requirements, the rank requirement is capped, they can literally just bring out the calculator and make the mathematically best fucking horse with a lot more consistency than you and I might be able to do anything of the sort on a graded league CM, since the rank is not unlocked. The rank is not locked. I would realistically just say if you don't have horses ready for CM, just drop yourself in graded league and get the participation prize carrots. It is still like 700 carrots or something. I am amazed at how little Digitan actually activates on your left. Which is honestly kind of why I'm fine with losing it. Because she barely activates it anyway, so if I'm gonna be remaking her with Throne, she's gonna be losing it, because I do not have the nice nature card. I was borrowing it for making this ace. So I'm not gonna be able to get on your left on her, but she barely activates it anyway. So at this point, might as well. S's and A pluses. Let me see this Kita-san. Okay, 30 races. 30 races is a lot more human for track blazer. Mind you, where is my Digitan? I'm bordering on 40 races myself, but that's just me. I'm doing an average of 38. I believe that's my schedule for most of them, yeah. Got 38, 39 races. Sometimes 40. But, 32 races. You must be new. You don't seem to have the cards to, and you're gambling on Fuku without the cards. You are stronger than I will ever be. This Ramon guy will actually become a menace. I do not have the patience to gamble on Fuku. I click once and then she disappears from my career entirely. It pisses me the fuck off. Alright. Can my silly pervert move up to rank, 2 spots, please? I would very much appreciate it. Come on. Just pop some skills and get the fuck out of there. Come on, Digitan. There we go, superstar. Excellent. Move it. I think I'm skipping Senior Takarazuki for Throne Occasion. I think skipping Senior Takarazuki for Throne is better, since you can get full uptime for the Rainbow Training for Summer. Yes. Skipping one of them Regardless of which one it is, you're gonna be skipping one Takarazuka Kinen for throne. Yes. So you can get the rainbow. This is correct. It does not have to be senior. If you were doing the Team Series version of it, I think you would be skipping both of the Takarazuka Kinens. Since Team Series also has the Pure Passion rainbow thingy. But as I said, I will be messing around with those later on my own time to be able to just get annoyed without being angry on stream. I put senior since more friendship, more stats. Yeah, no, it makes sense. The reason I was saying that is because I'm thinking of the silly Team Series build, so you know, going 2 PAL cards. Where in the first summer you do Team Series, and then on the second summer you do Throne. But yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. More friendship, more better.
一番人気こそ譲りましたが、素質は負けていませんよ。王道の距離で構想が期待できますね。
Are you Dominator? Yes. Are you Dominator? Yes. What's that? That was hesitant frontrunner. It's okay. We only have one frontrunner in here though, and it's Chocobon. It's recreation for every turn without races. What, the throne events? Yeah. Or do you mean the serious, the Team Series and Throne version? Because if you're thinking about that, then yes, you absolutely just get recreation on every single turn that doesn't have a race. Also, triple late start and rushed on Rudolph. What is this? What kind of demonic pact did this fucker make? It's a loss, that's what. No, I don't believe in it. We can win. Even if we're a bit late in surging ahead. Get it? The solo front should be slowing down the lobby. So we're very likely to just bunch up. And we did just bunch up. The Rudolph is creeping out on you. Brother, you don't understand. I've been channeling the Rudolph since I was born. I didn't even know about Symboli Rudolph, and I was still channeling the Rudolph. That joke is a part of me. I was born with it. We were beat by the other Rudolph. By a neck. By a neck. Well, to be fair, it is literally a case of who hits better, who hits harder. And I guess I got smacked harder. I hate that Foxy was right. It was a loss, and it was exactly because of the fucking late start. The slight amount of distance missed to the late start. Yeah. As I said, I hate that you were right with that. Cause it was really close. Hun frontrunner. It's Daiwa Scarlet. And I don't see the chicken glutton, so small blessings. If I gave points to the Lizer team. All I gotta say is I would not recommend you spend all your points on that. But hey, I'm not gonna stop you. You go for it. You'll get there, I'm sure. Does it do anything? That's for me to know and for you to find out. Also known as, there's only one way for you to find out. That is a lot of people activating speed skills right before the late race. The speed carryover in this race is fucking crazy. Holy Rocket Rudolph. Look at her go. She just popped everything. That was beautiful. Absolutely perfect. Now, if only she could have done that in the previous race. Alright, one more. When the hell did I get to... When the hell did I get to 28,000 carats? I was at 27 yesterday. Huh? But I'm telling you, you're probably getting to a 45,000 carats by the time the light hello banner comes out. Like, even if you're at 0, you're probably getting to it, or at least close. With all the events that we're getting a lot of stacked events. And we're gonna have the 1.5 anniversary carats as well on top of it. Just do not spend. Hold on to your nuts and your carrots. Keep them close. Don't give them away. Don't let them be stolen.
戦闘集団を見ていきましょう。先頭はサイレンス鈴鹿、単身で飛ばしていきます。先頭から大きく離されて2番手は3番ミホのブルボン。1コーナー
I was not paying attention to the lineup. That is a lot of front runners. Holy shit.
そうですね。
先頭は相変わらずサイレンス鈴鹿、続いて3番ミホのブルボン、2馬身3馬身開いて2番オグリーキャップ、ダイワスカーレット4番手、それを見るように7番
We're gonna have to gamble so hard for that win.
およそ18馬身、現在1番手はサイレンス鈴鹿、続きました3番ミホのブルボン、2番オグリーキャップ、3番手
And Rudolph is not present.
7番ミホのブルボン。
At the very least, both of the Dominators are guaranteed to activate with how behind they are. So we have that going for us.
サイレンス鈴鹿、彼女の客室には合っていますね。
さあ先頭に立ちました3番ミホのブルボン、第4コーナーカーブ。
This would be the perfect time for you to activate on your left.
2番オグリーキャップ。
Hey, would you look at that? She did it.
さあいよいよ直線だ。どのタイミングで誰が仕掛けるのか。
Surprisingly enough. I was kind of not expecting it.
9番オグリーキャップ、並んできた。内から仕掛けたのはアグネスデジタル。
Come on, catch up. Catch up.
残り200、先頭9番オグリーキャップ。
Catch up.
しかしその差は
Beat them. Damn.
9番
Lost to Oguri Cup. Front runner heavy fuck off lobby. With the fucking runaway too. Absolutely despicable.
皆さん、時間です。
That is to say, I fully respect them.
Two 目の一番人気、1番アグネスデジタル。
これ以上ない仕上がりです
Two
ね。
fronts.
最後の直線での粘り強さには
Chocobon
手に負えるものがあり
and
ますね。
Seiyun Sky. I see. 60% megaphones. Excellent. Use them more. Use them on every single training click that you get.
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが
You're gonna get more.
セイウンスカイとミホのブルボン、この2人が競り合っているぞ。期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気アグネスデジタル、セイウンスカイ会長に飛ばして行きます。先頭行ったのはセイウンスカイ、ミホのブルボン追走。早くも激しい競り合い、大きく離れてオグリーキャップ。4番手には
I'm gonna be honest, the more megaphones I get, the more I use through the run. And honestly, it leads to some very nice
先
stats.
頭に立ちました。続いてミホのブルボン、3番手にはオグリーキャップ。その後メジロマックイーン。
They are not just a summer resource.
さらにはエイシングフラッシュ、少し後ろからジンボリルドルフ、あとはグラスバンダー、外からアグネスデジタル。アグネスデジタル、果たしてどうでしょうか。
馬場状態を確認しながら走っている感じですね。
Nor are they just an end of career resource.
およそ15馬身、順位を振り返っていきます。現在1番手はミホのブルボン、続きましたセイウンスカイ、その後3、4馬身。
Same with the ankle weights. If you have a lot of them, fucking rip. Just do it on any time that has even a decent enough training.
セイウンスカイ先頭を進みますが、これは爽快でしょうか。
セイウンスカイ、彼女の客室には合っていますね。
第4コーナーを進んで直線へ向かう。
勝負どころ、最後の直線へと
Rudolph is blasting forward.
どのタイミングで誰が仕掛けるのか。
Ow.
まだ差が
Even though she doesn't have that skill.
さあこれから坂。
Heh.
天下無双の稲垣。
Get it? Because blast forward, or yeah, I think it was blast forward. There's the Kira-san black skill. Essentially, fucking straight away adept, if I remember correctly. Or front runner straight away, is one of the two. Anyway, Rudolph win.
見事な走りで勝利を集中に収めました。勝ったのはシンボリルドルフ。
唯一抜きん出て並ぶものなし。
I don't know who my ace is. She's supposed to be a debuffer. but she's so good. And she was made with such a poverty deck. Admittedly, she did get 2 free stamina skills from the acupuncturist, but still. Rice shower. Oh my god, they're using the very adorable and cute and adorable Halloween rice shower. Just absolutely adorable. Look how cute she is! Even though she's sad. Look! She's so cute! Too bad she doesn't have max speed, so she's kinda cooked. There are 2 fronts. So, they're probably gonna fuck me over by speeding up the lobby a bit. It is definitely much better than having a runaway speeding up the lobby, but still not ideal. Rudolph is, funnily enough, again, the one with the best chance of swiping a win. She is in position for that moving past and beyond. The bad mood will make it worse? Yes, absolutely. It will make it much worse. Oh. The pervert activated Radiant Star in the middle of the race, meaning she's getting quite a bit of speed, so she might make it to 7th before the late race, but that's not enough, even if she does make it to 7th. Oh, but an ignited spirit power is going to put her in 6th much quicker. So she did hit moving past and beyond. On the other hand, Rudolph is already in front, so, you know. You know. Look at her go. Yeah. Let's not talk about that. That poor rice shower. That somebody is absolutely torturing by putting her in these races. Like, why would you do that? Why would you just make her sad constantly? Do you just hate rice shower? Is that it? Did she commit some kind of cardinal sin? Are you giving her punishment now? Is that it? Yuji King Halo. Throw her off a bridge. Blinding Flash. Wait. The bigger picture. Blinding Flash. Sprint corners. Corner acceleration. Splendid readies. Okay, that's a rating farmer. Holy shit, if I lose to another King Halo with shit skills, I'm going to be so mad.
さあゲートが開いた
But that is just straight up a rating farmer. My god just put his kills into the rating calculator and brought that to CM.
1馬身離れてグラスワンダーさらにその外からはアグネスデジタルエイシングフラッシュ並んできた少し
Also, here's a very funny visual. We have a gaggle of late surgers chasing Seiyun Sky.
1コーナーから2コーナーへ向かうセイユンスカイ
There's no pace chasers in this lobby, as far as I can see.
このままリード
Unless that Oguri got stuck with the pace, with the late surgers from a late start.
1馬身離れてエイシングフラッシュ内で2番ジンボリルドルフ
This is kind of awesome, but also exceedingly awful at the same time.
およそ11馬身順位を振り返っていきます先頭は変わらずセイユンスカイ続いてアグネスデジタル少し後ろからキングヘイロー内には
And Digitan is not activating shit, because other than Ignited Spirit Power, and I guess Radiant Star too, she's got no acceleration that isn't contingent on her being 5th or 6th. That does include on your left. On your left has a stupid requirement. Never mind. We're getting fucking weirdo Radiant Star procs.
まだ差がここから先頭を捉えるとは出てくるのかこの直線で勝負が決まるぞさあこれから坂右側の舞台はこれから坂がある
轟け天下無双の稲なき
そこからアグネスデジタル驚異的な末足
We got that exceedingly nasty, as soon as late race starts, Radiant Star proc for the maximum amount of acceleration.
アグネスデジタルアグネスデジタルここで抜け出したアグネスデジタル差し切ってゴール勝ったのはアグネス
Fuck off, King Halo. The bigger picture. That's all I have to say. Just the bigger fucking picture. Why would you ever pick that? What would possess anyone to pick that? I have a slight problem. I have a slight lack of solutions, but do tell.
実力は引けを取りません2番人気は9
Oh look, it's Ayabe.
一番人気こそ譲りましたが素質は負けていま
I
せんよ
messed up the recreation
黄金
event.
の距離で構想が期待できますね
Well, time to door. Straight away spurt. I am so sorry, that doesn't work on this. Oh yeah, they're making potentially if they do make the change that Ayabe got later in the game, if Ayabe is part of the skills that get changed, they are going to make Ayabe's ulti a lot more consistent. So, rejoice. There is no Ayabe. Do not look. There is no Ayabe in this race. Trust, trust, trust. There's a thing wearing Ayabe's skin, but that ain't Ayabe.
この2人が競り合っているぞ日本のブルボン快勝に飛ばしていきますさあ花に立ったのは日本のブルボンこのままリードすることができるか2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのはガイワスターレット大きく離れて6番シンボリ
Alright, Rudolph in 6th, Horvath in 5th.
さらにはアグネスデジタル1コーナーからそして2コーナーへ向かっていき
I'm
ます
disappointed in how they built it. You and me both, man. You and me both.
大きく離されて2番手はガイワスターレットさらには6番シンボリルドルフ4番手にアグネスデジタル5番手グラスワンダー少し後ろからナイスネイチャー1馬身離れて5番シンボリルドルフ外にはエイシンフラッシュその後アドマイヤベが向こう正面に入って先頭からシンガルまでおよそ14
Pervert is a bit too high up, but well, what can you do? Also, Simboli Rudolph Festival is actually just an awful pace chaser. I'm gonna say it now. Her ulti is kind of awful for pace chasers.
かかってしまっているかもしれません息を入れるタイミングがあればいいですが
さあ先頭に立ったのは
Nope. Speaking of Rudolph, my one is taking off.
まだ差がある。ここから先頭を捉える子は出てくるのか。勝負は最後の直線に持ち越されたアグレスデジタル。
But will she be able to catch up?
二川の舞台はこれ
That, is that Daiwa Scarlet in front? I don't know who's in front. But whoever is in front is very far away. Yeah, it is Daiwa Scarlet. She's catching up. She's definitely caught up and passed. No problem.
唯一抜きん出て並ぶものなし。
Yeah. Clearly, Rudolph is just my ace, and Vegetan is the debuffer. Again, 27% hybrid debuffer Rudolph, 27% win rate. Why do you do this? How do you do this? I'm putting no stopping me on Pervert over here when I'm remaking her, for sure. I'm gonna use my Yukino card. Anyway, funnily enough, our win rate did not go down. In fact, it went up by a whole 5%. We are now at a whopping 60% win rate at the end of the second day. Wait, yeah, 60% on the dot, exactly. So that was unexpected. I was fully expecting to get my ass kicked again, but I guess not. So I'm gonna take a short break, go find my cat because she's outside, and then we're gonna be switching to Cold Steel. So I shall be right back.